Okay, we are recording. All right, so tonight I just want to talk to you guys and go over some things about just actually one. I'm gonna do a different call, but this kind of goes in with what we're gonna talk about too. Hold on. Brad is sleeping because he has to go to work tonight. Um, so Melanie Mitcher talked about her thing is she's very big on leadership, the leadership ladder now, and I'm going to talk to you guys about leadership tonight. So I wanted to start with her talk from Saturday at the training. She talked about the leadership ladder and how that goes into our business now and how it's not changing the compensation plan, but it can change the way that we are looking at rank in our businesses. So I want to talk about the leadership ladder, her part of that, and then we'll do a different call on all the trainings because literally that can be a call in itself, and I don't want to take over time because I really wanted to talk about leadership tonight with you guys, and I wanted to go over towards the end. I want to talk about the planning for our free group that we had chatted about a few calls back for December. We wanted to hold a big team free group for December. So I got that kind of figured out, and I just want to chat about it with you guys towards the end. But so obviously in this business, we are all chasing that bright, shiny diamond. And Melanie mentioned, not to chase, we get caught up in chasing those shiny things and those ranks. And just because when you become a diamond, I'll be the first to tell you that diamond doesn't mean that you're going to start just automatically the next day start making all kinds of money. It just, you could have all discount coaches and then you had 2 working coaches that got to emerald, and that's not going to be booming business. Getting to diamond is emerald opens your business center because you are, bringing people on, you're getting people to love Shakeology, and whether they want the discount or whatever they want. But that's opening your business center because you obviously have gotten people that love the business and the company. So next is diamond. And, it could take you a day to get to emerald. It could take you a couple months. It could take you 30 days. It could take you 6 months to get to emerald, whatever it takes. But I can promise you diamond is probably going to be, unless you're adding nothing but family members, diamond's going to be a little bit more difficult. And just getting there does not mean that you're going to make tons of money. And if you looked around in the leadership ladder at all, if you notice when you go in there, if you go into your front page of your online office where it says like your Success Club qualification and stuff, there's those little tabs now, and it says leadership ladder. That's the last one. If you click on that, it explains to you what you are now, what you were last month, and what you're, to get up to the next one. So some of you, I know we have a couple business starters on the team. So your next rank would be team builder. And like for me, I'm a team builder right now. My next step would be team leader. So to get to that next rung, team leader is basically the new diamond, but you have to have 5,000 to be a team leader. You have to have 5,000 volume in a month on your weak leg. And I'm here to tell you that that's a lot. So if you are working on building your legs, you need to start building them evenly until you get to a point where you're at a comfortable state in your business where you know that nobody's going to fall off. And like I said, I am just now starting after 18 months building my weak leg because my whole strategy was to build strong, have a solid foundation, get myself to diamond, and then play that whole strategy game. So team leader in the leadership ladder is what they're considering, the diamond rank now. But it's not messing with any of that. It's just the way to look at it that way. And like Melanie said, build a solid foundation. And having a solid foundation is the key for you and your team to grow, because it's great that a lot of people build with their family and their friends. And there was a girl this weekend that was talking about she built herself to diamond between her husband, her sister, her parents or her grandparents and her in-laws. And that's great. But those are people that she's going to have to, either she has to work those businesses or she has to keep up with making sure that they stay active and things like that, just like a normal coach. But you're more so working harder, I feel like, when it's just your family. Like, I know I didn't sign Brad up until I signed up in May. I didn't sign him up until December. I had a pretty good foundation of coaches before I signed him up. And that was just the way that I did it. Everybody's different. Your husband, like, I know Dana has her husband signed up and he's not always active. She just has him holding a spot so that when and if she ever does need him, then, she can use that spot. So it's really all about how you want to build, but you really want to embrace this leadership ladder because it's the way to concentrate more on your business and growth rather than rank, because rank does not mean money and rank does not mean that your business is growing depending on how you're building. So to implement the leadership ladder for you, you are going to be doing, if you have coaches under you that are working, you want to be doing coach basic groups with them. And this comes into being, we're going to start talking about leadership, because I noticed a big shift and I felt that it needed to be talked about because business has not been booming. And a lot of the coaches that I've been signing lately have been discount coaches. And that's fine for me. Because I'm building that weak leg up. But I won't put a discount coach into a Coach Basics group unless they ask me to. So I believe it was last month or it might have been this month. I wasn't going to run a Coach Basics group because I did not have any working coaches to put in there. And then everybody kind of like backed off and didn't want to do, if you have coaches, there's a Coach Basics, that template that I use is in our team page. If you want to use it, that's what that stuff is in there for. I want you guys to use it. I don't want you to have to count on me and your new coaches that you're bringing into this aren't going to learn for a month because I didn't run a Coach Basics group, because I didn't have any working coaches. I don't want to see, you have to be that leader for your coaches that you want them to eventually become. And for the team to keep growing, you have to let, my whole thing is, we talked about this on Saturday at the training and Hope was there, and a lot of the coaches, they put us in little groups, and some of the girls that were in our little group are having a hard time going out and doing their own challenge groups. And their coach is not pushing them to go out and do it on their own, which I told them, do it on your own. Because I know when I had this conversation with you guys a couple months back, we were all doing things together. And I know for a lot of you, it has helped your businesses and helped people start taking you more seriously because you've been holding your own groups. So just like holding your own challenge group was a big thing. And I'm not saying by any means that when I hold a Coach Basics, we can't all do it together. But I'm just saying, if I'm at the point where I can't do one or I don't have anybody to add, don't think that you can't do it. It's just like a challenge group. If I'm not doing one, this stuff is there. Take it and use it and do one for your coaches. Because just like we wanted them to take us seriously as a coach, our challengers, we wanted them to take us seriously by holding our own challenge groups. You're going to want your coaches to be taking you seriously as a leader. So holding, training them and not having me train them is going to be, it's going to look better for you. They're going to look up to you more than they're going to, look up to me and come asking me questions, or, you want to be that leader for them. You got them to sign up with you. You want to be that leader for them. And let me see, because I did write some stuff down. And like I said, using the tools that are in there. I really don't want you guys to have to reinvent the wheel. Honestly, I busted my butt and created that 3-week training group because I was not a huge fan. And my coaches and, some of you guys weren't getting much out of what Beachbody gives us. And I love what they give us. And I've taken snippets out of there to create the 3-week one that we have. But I really put my heart and soul into that thing. Take it and use it. Don't recreate your own unless you don't like something, take it out or whatever, but it's valuable information. There's so much in there. There's, videos in there. Dana just opened up her team page, and she's giving her coaches just so much information that she's simply either taking out something I had or she's finding it. But don't go crazy and, think you have to reinvent everything, because you do not. The 5-day sneak peek that we have, me and Dana and Katie, I got together with them, and that sneak peek that we use is ours. Like, we're not sending people to somebody else's video or Melanie Mitra's videos. It's us talking. So if you want to use this, if you want to do a 5-day sneak peek and we're not doing one, or you want to do it earlier in the month, it's in there. The template's in there. The link to the Google Doc is in there for everybody. That stuff is in there as a resource, not just because I just wanted to make a ton of files in there. So just don't be afraid that you're going to do something wrong, and don't be afraid to become, that leader. What you guys expect out of me, your coaches are probably expecting that out of you. So you want to be doing that stuff for them. You want to be guiding them in the right direction. And I feel like every coach that you sign up should be getting some kind of a welcome email explaining to them, what this is, what their discount or not, and just explain to them what the hobby, discount coach is, what the hobby coach is, or, what us business working coaches do, and give them the idea of what the possibility is. And always, if you have a team page, put your discount coaches in there, because they're going to learn so much more, because, I get those emails earlier on about the promos. So I share that with you guys, and that gives you the chance to share that with your team. And as a discount coach, even though they may not be working the business, that's still a perk for them, because they get to see these specials before anybody else does. Or, they get to find out that we're getting a new Shakeology flavor or whatever, because we get that knowledge before the public does. So discount coaches, and that will help them see what we do, and maybe even think, hey, maybe this is something that I would like to do. So don't sell yourself short. You guys are all great at what you do. You are adding coaches for a reason, because they've seen something in you that attracted them to you. So don't be that coach that just signs people up and leaves them for somebody else to worry about them. Because, I won't ever let anybody high and dry, but you want to be the person that helps your coaches. You want to be there for them. We're all a big support system, but at some point in time, you want them to see you as a leader, rather than just, there's that girl that signed me up with a challenge pack to get this discount, or, whatever. So, and Melanie said, go over that leadership ladder and ask yourself, are you leading your team by example? The things that you do every day in your business, would you be happy if your coaches were doing that every single day in their businesses? Give yourself a gut check. Just do a little constructive criticism with yourself. And just really, when you become a team leader, which, like I said, it's just a matter of volume, and your coach is hitting Success Club. That's how that leadership thing works. And you have to think about, once you get to that point, you have to see how many coaches you got that are hitting Success Club. And then if you have a good amount hitting Success Club, then you need to start working on building that volume and that weak leg up, or your strong leg, or whatever it is. And, boost the volume, do things within your team or your challengers in your challenge group to boost volume. And, let your challengers know in your challenge group, hey, just want to let you guys know, I found out the promos and this stuff is happening for next month. And, give them that idea and chat with them about that. Don't ever be afraid to just put things out there to them. They're here with us for a reason. So there's never any wrong way to go about doing any of this. So it's really up to you what you do with it and how you move your business forward. But just like your team, you want to be that leader for your challengers, because you want to be that leader and that coach that when a challenger is ready to sign up as a coach, they're going to be like so excited that they get to be on your team, because you have got it rocking. Your coaches are rocking, you're shouting people out, and, just don't ever be afraid. If you want to shout out a challenger or something, and you don't want to say their name or you don't want to post their picture, ask them first. In a way, don't just message them and say, hey, can I share your transformation on my page today? No. Ask them, in a way that they'll be excited. Your transformation is amazing. I would love to feature it on my like page today and share with everyone, these amazing results that you're having. Just, give them compliments and share that love with them. So basically, the leadership ladder makes the business more about stability and building over, it's not about rank. The leadership ladder kind of makes you shift your focus to, building a team, leading a team, opening your, like the business builder, you're just starting to open your business. You're becoming an Emerald coach, team builder. You're growing a team. Your volume is there. Your Success Club points are there with your coaches. And then the team leaders, when you're getting, higher up in the rungs. And that's whenever you want to really start focusing on that kind of stuff rather than just the rank, because we do kind of get caught up in those shiny things, the diamond, and it's nice for a day, but then the next day when you don't have $1,000 in your bank account, you're like, well, what the hell did I rush to this for? So it's worth it to get there, because it means you're growing your business. It means you're helping more people. And it means that you are building a solid foundation to grow a bigger business. So just don't think that, you're chasing something and then you're going to get disappointed, because I want you guys to be more focused on building a stable business rather than building a house of cards and then it all falls out from under you and then you're just stuck. I just don't want to see you guys constantly rebuilding. You want to build a solid foundation first, get those people in there that are going to stay around, or discount coaches that love Shakeology and are sticking to it. And then, focus on that, strategizing type stuff. So that's all I really had about leadership. But the training was really good this weekend. I really enjoyed every aspect of it. But I wanted to just talk about that stuff with you guys. And I wanted to let you know, I know we talked about a few weeks back about doing the whole free December challenge, a free group as a team. I think it would be fun. I actually this evening created a little, it's not finished yet. I found a calendar on Pinterest like last week or 2 weeks ago when we talked about it. And it's just like 25 days of different types of workouts. And I thought I created this calendar. Let me see. I can share it with you guys. It was a pain to do, but I did it. Hold on one second. I got to find it. And where did everybody go? Oh, this thing. Okay, there we go. All right, let me get this thing up here. Oh, this computer. I have like so much crap on it. It is ready to just kill me. I think it gets so mad at me every day. I have so much crap here. Any day now. This is aggravating me. Can we get it opened up, please? For the time being, you can stare at me, Brad, and rock out. There it goes. Okay, so yeah, I just created this little thing, and I have, like I said, this is just a calendar that I figured that we could use, and I created this in PicMonkey or whatever. But I figured each day we can either write in, and I know that not everybody is so keen on pictures or videos or, whatever, but I was going to suggest that we could do something like taking a picture of ourselves. Like, I think one of the just say for example, one of the workouts are lunges. So today we're going to do lunges. Then, you can take a picture of yourself doing a lunge, and we can put it in on this calendar, or, because this is what we're going to share with them in this free group to get them started. And I feel like if we do this and do like everybody share a recipe, or, we can throw in some snippets about Shakeology here and there, because, it's around Christmas time. That'll help us get these people who have been wanting to do it, but they can, get healthy during Christmas time and December. But come January, when taxes come around, or they're ready to make those New Year's resolutions, we can be the ones that had them in a group, and we're already helping them. And, we just need to, when we're advertising it, I guess, which we can probably start doing that with next week or this week, that we they cannot be working with another coach, because the whole goal is we are going to get anybody who does it to sign up for the free account. And I have actually found a link, and it is on that simplecoachlinks.com, the free one where they don't have to put their credit card information in.
Can you share that?
Yeah.
What did you say that was?
Well, it's on that simplecoachlinks.com, and it's the ones up in the top. It's like the first couple ones. There's the couple, I think the one is like for coach, and then there's the free 30-day, and then there's the club membership. So if you send them the free club membership, that's the one that will make them get the 30-day free trial. But there is a link there that you can send them that just is the free account, because I just did it for a girl the other day, and she didn't say anything about credit card information, and I know that she's somebody that probably would, so I'm assuming that that's what the one that works.
It's funny that I'm having so much slack with that. Like, people don't want to give the credit card, and I'm like,
I mean, I guess I can understand that, but when that happens, I just always say, well, let's just do this. I'll set a reminder for you in my calendar, and make sure that a couple days to call and cancel it if you're not enjoying it or you don't want to keep it. Yeah. So it's an easy way to get around it, because they're not going to be charged if they don't keep it.
Right.
Let me add, on when you guys are able to send one of the Beachbody videos that actually shows your website behind it, on the bottom of those videos to the left, it says join for free. And that is also a way to sign up someone without the credit card as well. And I actually kind of like it, because I'll actually just send them the Shakeology video. Mm-hmm. Hint, hint, watch the video while you're joining. So it's
where did you say this was again? I'm sorry, you're low. I couldn't hear you.
When you go to our videos in the back office.
Okay.
You can actually select any of the videos, but I personally choose the Shakeology one. And even though they're just going to click on the bottom left of the screen, it says free membership. Mm-hmm. I kind of hope that they'll also check out the video.
Now, okay. So
and that does not have the credit card information either.
But when you're signed in, it's your link that's going that it will sign you as the coach?
Yep. And your backdrop of your website will be behind there too. So if you have a picture on your main page there, your picture is going to be going.
Yeah. Like if you ever watch those videos that I add into the Coach Camp, those videos, because I send them from, even though I'm doing the Coach Camp or whatever, the links that I get are from my back office when I created that stuff. So when you click on those, my background is in there, and those videos just populate. Same with, like I said, I think it was the last call, when you're sharing things, like if anybody doesn't want, like they don't know what they want, and you're saying, oh, well, let me show you this video from the 21 Day Fix. Go into the back office and get it from the from the back office. Go to those promo videos. Don't use them from YouTube, because if you use them from YouTube, if they click on more information or whatever, it drops it down and it has like teambeachbody.com or beachbody.com. They can go to those links if they really wanted to. And the next thing you know, you message them in 2 days and say, hey, did you check out that link, that video? What did you think? And they say, oh, I went to the link of the video and I ordered it. So if they do that, if you're using those videos from the back office, then they're going to go directly to you because that links them to you. But I hope I'll show you this real quick. I can share because I pulled it up. Let me give you that, share this with you guys real quick. Here is that coach links. Here's the link up at the top. It's www.simplecoachlinks.com. And then right
Oh,
here,
there you go. I'm sorry. There we go.
second one right here.
Okay.
It's this one. And if you don't highlight this and then right click on it, because like Katie tried this before and it drove her crazy because it was literally giving her some crazy number. If you just like hover over it, right click on it, mine says copy link. I think Katie's said copy link location. I'm sure everybody's is different, but if you do that and then like if I do that and then I just try and let's see here. That's the link that I just pasted up here in the top up here. That's how the link will show up when you send it to your customer. If you just hover over it and right click. And like I said, that girl that I had sent that to, she is, I know somebody that would have definitely said something to me about the credit card information and she didn't say anything. So I'm assuming that one works as they won't have to put it in. And that Simple Coach links, use it for everything. It is, I love getting links from there. But that is, do you guys have any ideas about, I know last year I did a December challenge group and I still have a lot of the posts from there. So I feel like maybe what we should do is still run it like we would run a challenge group every morning. Maybe we should put in whatever the move of the day is. That calendar we can share and make it the pin post. You know, we can make that picture the pin post and explain to them the first couple of days, like this is the pin post. Make sure you go here and check this every day. That's where the move of the day will be. And then in lieu of that, obviously, we should be sharing, you know, maybe our workouts. We did the 21-day fix, but we added on, you know, the 12 lunges or whatever. And, you know, I don't think that we should just throw lumps of information at them, but we should maybe come up with a schedule that if it's your day to post, you know, the lunges, then you can maybe share a recipe that day too. And, you know, maybe we can theme those recipes, you know, appetizers for them to take to their holiday parties, desserts to take to the parties, and, you know, different ways. Like I found some things on Pinterest the other day that I was clicking off on and liking instead of sharing or keeping them, because I don't like doing that anymore. But there was like things on there that was like conversion charts of if the recipe called for oil, you could use, you know, some kind of, I don't even know what it said, but coconut oil or, you know, whatever. So if it calls for sugar, then use the stevia or, you know, sugar in the raw or whatever. So we can give those things, just like free things that we would probably be giving our challengers in December anyways, but this is going to be just a different group where it's all of us in one. And I'm going to put a list, just kind of like I did today for the one-on-one phone calls. I'm going to make something up like that and let you guys, I'm going to put like a calendar type of thing, and you can choose the days that you're going to post. If, you know, Mondays work for you, if Tuesdays work for you, you know, whatever, so that we can work out a good schedule of what we're going to be posting. This calendar, I'm going to add like I said, I found a calendar on Pinterest that I want to use for those 25 days with those workouts. So the workouts will be there. It's just a matter of choosing the days and, you know, what days work for all of us. So, and then, you know, whatever ideas you guys have. Anybody have any additional ideas for something like that?
I have just a question.
Yeah.
So there's actually two questions. So is there a number of people that we want in the group? Like, is there like a cutoff?
No, this is going to be a free group, so I feel like it doesn't matter. We can just, because it's only going to be for 25 days, and we want to try and, like I said, get these people. We want to build with this group. My goal with this group is to pull those people in that you've been talking to the past couple months, because I'm going to tell you right now, the minute you post about a free group, people are going to be like, yep, sign me up. And what maybe we can do is to help you guys build email lists. Maybe we can say, drop your email below and I'll get you the details. And we can maybe work up some kind of cute little Christmassy email about what it's about, how it's going to be. And we can maybe even add that little calendar in there to them. But you better believe that Team Royal Dream is going across there somewhere, because nobody's stealing that from me, because that thing took me an hour and a half to make. So maybe we can add that in the email or whatever and just give them kind of a breakdown. But it'll give you a good way to collect those email addresses, so that when the sales come out January 1st, you can add them into your lump sum email that you send to everybody about the sales and the promos for January. I mean, I do that every month. Once a month, all my customers get a bulk email from me, a breakdown of all the sales that we have with my links and everything that they can go directly to if they want to. So we can do something like that. I can create an email that we can all use to send to anybody who wants to, but it would be a great way to collect emails for future reference.
And so is it all new people, or can it be people that I have like in my big group that haven't committed to any kind of a program right now?
I don't know. See, it's up to you guys. I personally don't like when people get into other groups, because I feel like it distracts them from what they should be, especially if they're on the 21-day fixed plan and they want to add. I don't know. It's really up to you guys. If you want to add your people, to me, I feel like it distracts them from what they should be doing, being in all different groups. Do you know what I'm saying?
What I was saying, so right now, I don't have like a challenge group. I just have a group. Like, how you just add, like whenever you have I got it from you, how you have like a challenge group. When they finish that, you put them in the big group.
The support group, yeah.
Yeah, support group. So that's what I have right now. So some of the people in the support group have never done a challenge group. They're just in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, are we inviting those people, or this is going to be like a new email of new people, like a fresh group, you know what I mean?
It's so difficult, because then I'm like the worst at this, because I always feel so bad, and I'm just like, oh.
I kind of don't feel bad, because listen, ever since I started the support group, it's been months, and like either they don't want to do it. I have some who do. I mean, I have no problem with like excluding them. You know what I mean? Like, why? Yeah. I mean, they get enough free stuff from me now, because I do put like a pretty good bit of information out there. So I'm torn. I don't know. Like, I'd rather it just be all new, fresh people. Like,
what are your thoughts?
Huh?
Dana, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, it is a hard situation. Well, the one thing is, if they don't have a Beachbody program, it kind of feels like, okay, well, this is for people that aren't doing Beachbody, because we want them to eventually do Beachbody. But if they're already in the support group and they're seeing all of us post about Beachbody and they're still not interested, I don't know if they're going to be interested come January 1st either.
Yeah. I don't know. Let me think about it, and let me ask a couple people and see what they do with their free groups when they do them or whatever. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I missed part of what you were saying.
Have a good night.
Their challenge group?
That's right. Stop.
Oh, there's what's her friend?
Hope. Yeah.
Hope.
Hi, Brad.
How you doing?
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How's everything?
Everything's wonderful.
Good.
Are you like running really late?
Yes.
Okay, then don't worry about it. Where's he at?
Bye, girls.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Love you. I'll call you when I'm done. Okay. He's got to go to work.
Ew.
Yeah, this is like the not so fun time. Winter time is not so fun because he has to work night shifts, which we don't like. But thank God I have an 80-pound snuggler for him with me here. He's up in bed already, keeping it warm. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember how I did one before, and because I did a free group like a long time ago, and I did get something out of it. But to me, at the time, I was just so crazy, busy with work. I had 2 challenge groups going. It was just way too much for me. And for me to do that all the time was just too much. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if we open it up to everybody, it's going to be insane.
Can you hear me, Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. My internet cut out. I had to call in, so I missed part of what you're saying, that you're not going to do a traditional challenge group in December and do this instead, or this in addition?
Well, my holiday survival group that I'm doing with Stephanie goes through December, so
you'll still have a challenge.
yeah, we did this is the first and only time that, well, I mean, we'll probably do it every year, but that holiday survival group that I hooked up with Steph and that we're doing, we did it, up until the day before Thanksgiving, and then we're taking a break, and then we're starting back into it November 30th. So for, December, and we'll go till Christmas. So
I think the only issue is requiring that people sign up for a free Beachbody account for a program that isn't anything to do with Beachbody. I think it's going to seem like trying to trap them. Like the free group that I'm doing right now, I didn't require anybody to sign up for a free account. It's just something that's free. And if I would participate and I would pose it as this is free and this has nothing to do with Beachbody, I would feel uncomfortable having them sign up.
okay, well then maybe we can do it towards the end and say maybe towards the end of it, if you enjoyed this and you want to be a part of our ongoing group, because I mean, I get that it's free, but I mean, and I get that totally, but I know when me and Morgan did it, we did do something to the effect of, we did at some point ask them to, sign up, or if they wanted a free account, this was our links or whatever, or we talked to them personally, because I mean, you're still investing your time into them.
Right.
But yeah, we can figure it out whatever way. To me, I don't know. I know if we try and do everybody, like if that ongoing support group that I have, I looked in there the other day, there's 280, 50 people in there. Like that is just, I mean, and I'm not everybody from that group I know, because there's some people in that group that don't even still participate, but they're still in there. So I just don't know how to go about doing that. I don't know.
Because
I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. Wait, go ahead. I don't know who's talking. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Katie.
No, I was just saying I wouldn't think that anyone would come in with the expectation that it would continue to go on, or that they would automatically be put in another group. I think, offering it at the end, but having the stipulation that they need to, definitely be working with someone. But, if you pose it as it's just a free group for December, then I would think that they would assume at the end of December, then that's the group.
Yeah.
What I was going to also say is that if we go and advertise this as a free group, what is going to stop it? Like the people who are in my group now to say, "Ooh, me, I want to join." What's going to stop them from? You know what I mean? What's going to stop them from joining? What am I going to say? No, you can't, because you're already in this group.
I know, that's what's the tough thing. I think maybe we should just, I don't know. I have to ask Morgan, because she does a lot of free groups. So I will ask her. But I know that I have seen it several times that when people advertise for free groups, or free clean eating groups or whatever, they do say to be a part of the group, you cannot be working with another coach.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen it in almost all the free group posts that I've seen. And I mean, not requiring it, I'm cool with, but because I get what Katie's saying about, feeling people would feel trapped because people are, weary or whatever. But, we can bring that up maybe on more of a personal level to them sometime through the 25 days. But I feel like if I know when I advertise for it, I'm going to say, if, to be in this group, you cannot be working with another coach, because I am busy, as are you guys. I am, other than the people that you bring in, I am not going to invest our time and our efforts into somebody else because I have people messaging me on a daily basis who are under some coaches that I know that are very high up in Beachbody, but because they're not doing what they want them to be doing business-wise, they kind of shun them off. So they come to people like us who are willing to help them, and I will help people. I do. But I had some girl who I know has a coach, and I know who her coach is, and she is a topper coach in Beachbody. And she asked me questions because she can't ever get in touch with her coach. So for us to just, invest a lot of time into this group and creating this group for other people's customers, that I do not want to do.
Mm-mm. I agree with that.
So we just need to figure out, I guess, a happy medium, which I don't know what that is, because I always am the one that feels bad. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, sure. So
Well, if people come to you that's already in the support group, maybe we can say, we only have a certain number of slots. So let me see what I get filled, and then I might be able to throw you in there, kind of thing, so that we can honestly see how filled it will be. But then I guess you feel bad going back saying, oh, well, it's full.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're already our customers, I don't want to say no to them.
Yeah.
And I know me, when I have advertised for new groups, and every month when I advertise for new groups, I have my prior customers coming to me and saying, hey, can I be a part of that? And I just explain to them when it comes to my challenge groups, because my challenge groups, I do like to keep them monthly. I like to keep them more intimate, and then they go in the bigger group. So I just say something to the effect, it's really the same group that you're already in. I'm just, just trying to bring more people in or whatever. So, but this, I feel like maybe we should, because like I said, out of the 250 people that are in that support group, there's not a lot. And to be honest with you, somebody added me to a 21-day fix group for December. It had 45,000 people in it today. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that group.
It had how many people in it?
I guess it's coaches from all over. There was 45,000 people in this fix challenge for December.
God, get me out of there.
Yeah, I left it instantly because that's all I kept seeing my news feed. And I don't even know how I got added into there. Somebody put me in there, and I was just left the group. So, but yeah, so if there's a lot of people, I mean, as long as I feel like if they're new people that we're going to be helping and there are prior customers, to me, that's fine. Like I said, everybody's not going to jump on the bandwagon instantly because they just won't. But
are we gonna all advertise the same way? Are we gonna create some kind of advertising, or can we just advertise this in our own?
No, you can do it however you want. I mean, we'll figure out. I will probably make some form of a graphic, I'm sure, but you don't have to use it. But yeah, I'll make some kind of a graphic over the next couple days, so we have it ready for Monday. But yeah, Katie, when you did your clean eating group, by the way, I like the content. It's really good. What did you guys do about, I mean, I know you're saying you didn't require it, which I get that now that I think about it, but what did you say anything to them about cannot be working with a coach, or it's just, you just offered a free cleaning group?
No, I wanted to, and this was one of the things that in that Diamond group that Megan Eagleton had a video and just talking about it's just adding free content to our network. And it's not something that I ever did before because I kind of was of the opinion of you in thinking, well, I'm putting my time and I'm putting my energy into this, I want them at least to be associated with me. But, I mean, there were different reasons why she said kind of not to do that. So I haven't. One way that I am going to tie it into Beachbody is, so I have, well, I've added you in there so you can see it. So you saw that I put that there's going to be, like, you can win something. There's going to be a giveaway. So the giveaway is going to be Shakeology samples, which pretty much goes right hand in hand with the clean eating. So it's going to get tied back into Beachbody, but no, I didn't have a conversation with anyone that they do. And actually the people that, I mean, I advertised it on my profile and on my like page, but what I did was I used the invitation to that group as to get in front of people that I invited like months and months ago. So these are people that I already asked about Beachbody and they weren't interested. So I'm just trying to offer them something else, and maybe that's what will finally be what piques their interest. But no, I haven't required that anybody sign up, and like I said, it's based off of, it was just
well, I'm over the fact of you know, I don't think, I think now that the more I think about it, I don't think, you know, giving them the link or whatever to sign up instantly is the greatest idea. But for me, I mean, I get the mindset, but I just don't feel, I feel like because it's fitness, because a lot of people are not, to me, like I said, I've never done a clean eating group just because I do eat clean, but it's not like I don't get creative. I don't do anything. I'm boring with my food. And for me to do a clean eating group would be very tedious to me. So that's just not something I ever would want to do. And I feel like, I know when I did it was like a plank challenge, I think Morgan and I did for 30 days. And I did get 2 customers out of it. But I feel like when you open up fitness, everybody wants to just be involved. And I mean, we can do it however we want. For me, I'm going to say, you know, cannot already be working with a coach or, you know, whatever, because to me, it's just a lot of effort put in and it's going to be free content for people, because I'm not going to make them sign up to be a customer or whatever, because I get that. But like I said, for us to put time in for somebody else, it's just, if they want to do it, they want to do it. It's whatever we want to do. It doesn't matter to me. It's really, like I said, however you want to advertise, we can advertise. So
okay.
I just don't want it to, I mean, it's going to get big. That's the thing if there's going to be, but like I said, I'm going to create a doc so that we can figure out who's going to be involved in posting, and sharing things. If we have to do maybe one person, if we have an overload of coaches that want to be involved in actually posting, then we can maybe somebody does the workout in the morning and then somebody can post a recipe later in the day or some kind of fit tip or something like that. So I'll create a doc and we can figure it out that way to work out some kind of a schedule. And then advertising wise, I'll ask Morgan how she does it, because Morgan does free groups all the time. And I mean, she may just do it how Katie's just saying no requirements at all, or, nothing. I'm not going to, Katie opened up my eyes with that. I'm not going to do the whole sign up as a free coach. I think we did that when we did our first one, but I'm not going to do it this time because people are a little bit funny. If it's somebody maybe that I've been working with, but then that's different, but we'll figure it out.
Right.
I just feel like to get a schedule worked out for sure, but we'll use that calendar. And like I said, the one that I have has workouts already like preset into it. So I just have to like input them in there and then it'll all be there. So it's not really going to be like any type of crazy added content. I can actually probably share. I don't know if I've ever put my December challenge group in a Google Doc though. I maybe can do it, but I mean, I have a ton of stuff from my December challenge group from last year that I did that are literally daily posts that we can, just use, or maybe I can do that daily, since I have it, and then we can work with you guys to do the workouts or whatever, post and share the workouts.
So to be clear on what the actual group consists of like the majority is that we are stating a certain workout and how many reps that they're going to do, and each day is going to be a different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just going to be like 25 days of fitness, and it's just going to be like 25 days of, let me see if I have that thing. It's that one that I shared with you like 2 weeks ago, Katie. Do you remember that one I sent to you?
The fitness one?
I think it might have been. Hold on. I just saved it to my computer this afternoon, so hold on one second. And my face is getting so red because it's like 90 degrees in this house. All right, let's see here. I'm not going to share it, but I'm going to look at it so I can. Holy boy. Okay, so for like day one, there's like a 60-second plank on there. I'm trying to get it to go bigger. Day 2 is like 2 minutes of jumping jacks. Day 3 is 3 sets of 10 push-ups, and it goes by the day. It says like 40, 30-second planks, you know, any style they want. And maybe we can do like on the days that there's some plank challenges, we can have them take pictures of themselves and did you ever see those funny pictures of like the plank challenges or whatever, and whoever has the most crazy, you know, plank, we can maybe send them like a sample Shakeology or a shaker cup or something. I have a ton of that stuff laying around here, so I have some hip hop abs laying around here that I bought at the summer sale. So we can do little things like that to, you know, boost the fun of it. But it looks like the thing that I have that I downloaded goes by the days. Like the first day is a 1 minute plank. The second day is 2 minutes worth of jumping jacks. And it's just something extra to give them that added, because honest to God, you'd be so surprised how some people don't even move during the day. Like they can do 2 minutes of, you know, and even when we're posting about it, hey, if you can't find time in the day, do these 2 minute jumping jacks during a commercial, during a reality TV show, or, you know, whatever. So it's just to get them moving. It's adding value to people who may not be willing to do or can't right now. Like I know myself, last night I chatted with a girl that she just really can't afford the 21-day fix, and she wants it so bad, and I have no clue who she even is. I met her through my like page. And I just said to her, I said, well, you know what, until you can, how about you just sign up for this free account? I'll add you to my support group so that, you know, we can get you started and motivated and supported to get started on something. And when you're ready, then, you know, we can go from there. So maybe, like I said, even when it comes down to that, you know, once you have your people in the group, that's when maybe you can have that personal, more of a conversation, you know, so far in and say, hey, how'd you think of the group? What'd you think of the group, or whatever towards the end? And you can say, if you want more support like that to keep ongoing, we have this big group that's an ongoing support group or something. So, and like Katie said, she is right. We don't want to, the whole point of it is a free group. We don't want to push Beachbody down people's throats. So, because
it's a gift from us.
Yes. Yeah. It's just like, to you guys, this is all new to me because I usually don't run free groups. It's because I just never really had the time. And I'm just now finally having time to just sit down and actually focus on this stuff. And I feel like December is a great month to do it because, and as a team, it would benefit us much more because it's one less thing that you have to do by yourself. And we can all be a part of it and just have this big group of fitness freaks for December. So I will work out some kind of a schedule, and I'll finish that calendar thing. And you guys want to start talking about it whenever you can. I probably will not until, you know, this coming week because I'm going to work on, you know, content or whatever. But yeah, I think it's definitely something that will go over well. We just have to get it smoothed over and figured out.
I was thinking of
So it will start off.
Like, Go ahead.
Yeah,
Katie.
go ahead, Katie.
No, go ahead. Whoever, if I cut somebody off. Was wondering what day we were starting. Is it the 1st?
Probably the 30th, because I think Dana said that's a Monday, right?
Monday's the 30th, yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
we'll
a-
open
it's
it.
25 days. It would end on the 24th then, right?
November 30th to the
Well,
December 24th.
I think if we open it on November 30th, just to create the, hey, welcome to our group. This is, what we do. And I know Katie and I, when we did a group a while back, when we did something with a pin post, I think Katie, do you remember? I think you did it, and you probably maybe still do it in your groups, but you created that little graphic that showed them what the pin post was and whatever. We can maybe do that on the first day and say, this is where you need to look every day for the, move of the day or whatever, because people from their phones can't see a pin post unless they physically go to it. So, we can welcome them to the group on November 30th and, get them acclimated with what the pin post is and whatever, and say, we start tomorrow, get ready. So yeah, it will be 25 days we'll just open on the 30th, but it'll be, obviously it's only going to be till the 24th, because we're not going to be making people do freaking moves on Christmas. But,
Why not? I'm going to Christmas
Open
morning
your
to do
gift.
my move.
Sit-ups.
but yeah, I mean, we'll make it so it's fun, and we'll add some little incentives in there and stuff. But yeah, I feel like if we do that kind of a thing, like it just gives them a reason to see that it's not just all about Beachbody all the time. It's just about us wanting to help people and wanting to get people healthy and get them moving. Because for example, I have a girl that bought a challenge pack off of me last month. She just opened her Shakeology, and she hasn't even done her workouts yet because she's too afraid to move. And I'm like, you need to get up and move. And today she did, and she said she felt like $1,000,000. And so we just really, we obviously have an obesity problem in our country. We need to just get people up and get them moving. So.
Now, are only the people that are participating in posting allowed to invite people? And I also want to have the question of, are we going to figure out first how many people are wanting to be involved in order to divide it up on how many days we would have to personally post?
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to create a doc and you're not going to have to post. I honestly feel like maybe we should just get, 4 to 5 people that are willing to post over the course of the 25 days, the actual content. And then, if somebody else, wants to get in there and say, I did my lunches, and just do like you would in a challenge group, that's great. I'm not saying you can't post in there, but maybe the actual content, a steady, consistent 4 or 5 of us posting in there. And then,
or even 7, so we could all have one day of the week.
Yeah. And then, it doesn't have to be, anybody can invite to it. If you're a part of the team, invite to it. If you're not an active working coach or you're a discount coach, invite to it. It's fine to just bring people in. The more the merrier, because it's the holidays. We're going to be giving prizes away. We're going to, it's just more of a matter of just getting people up and getting people moving and just showing them, what it's really all about, and like I said, you don't have to say anything about Beachbody. Just, I'll get some ideas of how other people have shared their free groups. Cause I know that there's a couple girls that I'm friends with that do them all the time. So. Katie, do you have anything else? She doesn't feel good.
No. Nope.
You're good?
Yeah, I think good idea. I think both sides of having people sign and having them not, but at the end of the day, if we want to just get people moving, then to just offer it for free is the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, yield anything, it doesn't yield anything. At least it's a whole bunch of people putting it together rather than you creating, you know, everything for yourself and it not yielding anything. So
Yeah.
it's not a huge cost.
Yeah, and I honestly, like I said, the last one that I did, I got like 2 people out of it, and that was fine with me. It's just, I just don't, I think it's that mama bear in me where I don't want ever for you guys to ever be used by someone, or, you know, because I've seen probably the worst of it when it comes to even other coaches or other people's customers. They know what they're doing and they know that they can play off of different coaches. And because I've seen it all, because they've done it to me or they've done it to friends that, so that to me is why I'm a little bit like guarded with that, I guess. So, but yeah, I get that. And the more I think about it, it's just me being that protective, you know, of you guys and our businesses and what we do. But because I know how people can be, but we just will put it out there. It's a free group. And if we want to talk to them on a personal level about signing up, you know, towards the end, we can, you know, have those personal conversations. If you add 5 people to the group, just like a sneak peek, message them afterward and say, hey, how did you like that free group? If it's something that you would want to keep going with and want that continued support, we have an ongoing support group if you'd like to sign up for a free account. You know, something like that. So, yeah. But yeah, I think, like I said, I will work on the next 2-3 days. I will work on a graphic for you guys to share, that you guys can share. And I will work on creating a doc probably tomorrow for, you know, getting 7 people to commit to posting in the page. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I will maybe do after after we do the move of the day or whatever. Like I said, if it's a 60-second plank and Dana has Tuesday, because the first is Tuesday. So let's say we put you on Tuesdays, Dana. So you're going to do the 60-second plank. You take a video of yourself doing a 60-second plank, talk about the form while you're doing it, post the video in the morning and say, this is the move of the day, you know, whatever. And there you go. And then that way they may not even have to go and look at the pin post if they don't have the, you know, can't figure that out. And then, you know, or you want to post a picture of yourself doing a plank and say, you know, this is a plank, and explain that to them, whatever, just so we get that added value in there of how to do things and how important form is and stuff like that. So, and then, you know, maybe a couple hours later, I will every day do like a challenge group post like I would in a challenge group of a motivational thing or whatever. And then maybe in the evenings when people are usually into like cooking things or we can maybe share a recipe or something. So I feel like we should definitely share the workout, because that's what it's about, like a fitness every day, some kind of motivation and some kind of recipe or fit tip throughout the day. So we'll work through that, but I think if we get 7 people to commit to posting the daily workouts, then we can just scatter the other stuff throughout.
But we shouldn't be shoving our regular Beachbody workout in there. Maybe once or twice throughout the month, but just.
Well, I mean, if you're going to take a picture of yourself doing, say you have Tuesdays and you're just showing them what the plank is, then maybe obviously that day you're not going to say, oh, I did this plus a 60-second plank. I mean, if I will post it, when I post in there, I'll probably say I did my 21-day fix extreme workout and I added in the 2 minutes of jumping jacks at the end, and I'll just maybe, you know, whatever, but I'll do it that I maybe will sneak it in that way or whatever. But I probably will not share my Beachbody workouts in there, because I put it on my like page and I put it on my personal page. So that stuff's public anyway. So, but I feel like we should just focus on what the workouts at hand are. But like I said, if you did your 21-day fix workout and you threw in those 15 burpees, then you could say, you know, I did my burpees at the end of my 21-day fix workout or whatever. Cool. Brad, he's like, okay. Anybody have any questions? Katie, do you have anything? I know you were in and out, but about the leadership stuff.
No, nothing that you didn't cover. I just think it's important that, even if you don't like the whole act mentality, to just, like whenever the coaches that I'm bringing on, I'm trying to make it look like I'm as legit as possible so that, makes them want to strive for more, like just, if you're just like, oh, well, I don't know, or, you know what I mean? Like if you're not taking the initiative on things for yourself, it's really difficult for other people that you're bringing into the business to want to do the same. So I just think it's important that, if you want to bring people into this, to just, encourage them to step out of their comfort zone, just do whatever they need to do to, even though if you're running a group, kind of like taking the bull by the horns and running your own group, it just, I think it just more solidifies what you're doing for yourself. That's my stance on it.
Yeah, I feel like just like with the challenge groups too, when we did the whole breaking off and doing your own, you guys probably just felt like so much better about what you were doing because you're like, this is my like baby. Your challenge group is your baby. And Katie said something to me, and because we were talking about this a while back, and she is right on when she said this, because I remember saying pretty much the exact same words when I kind of branched off from Nikki. And she said, I love you dearly and you led me well, but I don't want to grow my business in your shadow. And she's right, because we're not in this I'm not anybody's boss. I'm your leader. I'm here to show you the right, the ways that I've done it that have helped me get to where I am and what's helping me grow. But my way might not work for you. Some of my ways don't always work for some of my other coaches, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Everybody leads differently. You guys are going to be attracting different people than I'm going to be attracting. So it's okay to just, do your own thing and not be, like Katie said, kind of in my shadow. And I felt the same way. I thought to myself at one point, why am I sending my coaches Nikki's videos? Why am I doing a coach camp and sharing a coach camp of Nikki's coach camp? And that's when I really got out of in that mindset, and I started creating my own content. And so that my coaches could, get to that point where they use my content for so long and they're like, why am I using Jen's stuff? I'm going to, build my own team and, have my coaches build off of this stuff. So it's okay, and it's fine. I create this stuff because I want you guys to use it, but that's why we did that sneak peek the way that we did it, because it's our team, and it's not just videos of me or videos of somebody else constantly, or Nikki or Melanie. It's physically busy videos of our coaches on our team, so that it's authentically us and things that, it's our passion coming through versus Melanie's. Or, we don't want to put people in a sneak peek, especially that have Melanie's videos in it, because we're not going to be attracting the people that Melanie's going to be attracting. So it's just something to think about. And I don't ever want anybody to think that I don't want you guys to be a part of everything that I do, because I want you all there with me. But I just want you to grow as that leader too, for your team and for yourself, so that you can build a big team and get everything out of this business that you want to get out of it. And sometimes you have to be tough on people. I'm not good at it all the time. I always ask Katie when I'm like, what should I say? I need you to tell me to be tough. I need her to, because I literally, I'm a softie when it comes to I just feel bad all the time. So, but then Katie saying I'm like, okay. Katie will be like, you need to do it. I'm like, okay, you're right. I need to. So, but I hope you're good. Dana, you're good? But yeah, the one-on-one call things. We're going to start that after Thanksgiving. this is all great and fun. But I know that we all get exhausted with with Facebook Messenger. We do it enough with our invites and things like that. So I want to get some actual FaceTime with you guys and talking and, going over some things and goals and, whatnot. And Mondays are always good because they're the beginning of the week, and Fridays are always good because they're the end of the week. And how are you going to start? How are you going to finish? So those are the days that work best for me. And we'll just I think we have the majority of people on there, but yeah. And I only want to keep them to like 20, 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys for hours, but just to get, that talking time and that one-on-one time that we don't always get to have other than once a week with this. But so yeah, put your names in there and find a time and we'll get to it. But like I said, not till the week after Thanksgiving. So the 30th, I think, will be the first day. It's a Monday. Okay. All good in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girls. Well, I will get working on my stuff I need to, and I will talk to you later. Thank you guys for getting on. I appreciate it. And thank you for all your inputs.
Jen, can you stay on for just 2 seconds? I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Everybody, good night.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Thanks.
So I actually pulled